Welcome back. Welcome to yet another exciting session on Markets Kya Lagta Hai. And believe me, there is a reason for me being so happy. Markets have been so nice, so wonderful. Thanks a lot to the markets. They have been telling me or guiding me as to what they are going to be doing way before time. And you can watch any of my old videos and it's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. You know what markets would probably do, and that is exactly what they do. It's so nice. I'm humbled. I'm really so happy for what they have been doing so far. So now let's go back to the markets. This is the 2 hourly chart, and we have been talking all the month of November. Even little before that, we started saying that markets are looking little heavy, and they would correct. We got a lot of time. If people had their longs, they got a lot of times to exit the longs. I believe the correction is not yet over, but you may get another chance to exit. I hope so. I believe so. Let's look at it that way. Now we did have a targets somewhere around here that the markets will fall and then correct back, and they did exactly the same. And then from 1 2 we had a target of 3, which was 1.6 times wave 1, and that's exactly what markets actually did. Then we had a target somewhere here. These were the green lines. These were the targets for the reversal, but markets actually did not honor us to the level, but it gave us very nice indicator that now it is going to be turning around. And then if you look at it, last week we were somewhere here, and we had certain targets on the downside which were hit. And we did mention that now this is not the best time to go new shots, take new shots, wait for a correction. And then exactly same thing happened. And on 9th of Jan, markets gave another opportunity to take a shot. Okay. And let me just quickly talk about it. So till 5th, we have clearly talked about an ABC correction, which had a ABC within the B, very nice. And then we started a 5 wave series. So we had let me just zoom in and make things little more clear for you. Okay, so now we are on 15-minute chart, and this is where the market started the correction. So you had a beautiful 1, then you had a beautiful 2, a very almost 70-80% correction, actually more than that. And then we had a beautiful 3, which was made up of again 1 2 3 4 5, very clearly visible. Okay, and although based on the wave 1, we had our targets here which were met, and then we expected markets to go up, which they went up. And then markets came back on the 5th. After completing the 5th, they have done a 4th, which is when wave 2 is a complex wave and it takes long time. Many a times wave 4 will be a straight correction. So that is what we have seen in wave 4. And after wave 4, we have also seen, you should look at the red line, we are also seen 1 2 a 3, a 4, and a 5. And within this 5, we already have seen, let me just zoom in, we are already seeing a very clear 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 and 5, very nicely we are seeing it. And so I have reason to believe that rather than hitting my target, which was between 17,710 to 17,650, markets probably would have done this complete correction. Okay, so there is a high probability that we have finished this particular correction here. And now after finishing this one, now markets have started going up. Now how far can they go up? That's a good question, right? Now if you go back to a 2 hourly chart, and let's talk about it. There is a probability that this is just a 1 of the correction, because our original targets are way below, right? 14,000 odd. So if this is a 1, then 2, wave 2 usually corrects almost 100, I mean almost 70-80% of that particular move. Okay, so if I have to draw that, let me just quickly draw that. I thought I already had that drawn, but let me just draw it one more time. So if I consider this to be a correction, then my correction would be 0 0.5, 0 0.6, or 0.78. So these are the three targets that I would have. Okay. Yeah. No, give me 1 second. I have drawn too many lines and I'm confusing myself with it. So let me just delete this guy. And this was the right level, and this is where it would be. There is a very, very high probability that markets would come all the way to these levels. Okay. So either to this level or to this level. Okay. So I'm talking about 18,300 to 18,000 450 500 kind of levels. So I believe the markets would, if this is one, then this would be two. There is a possibility that we are only in ABC correction. So there is an A and there would be a B, which will be followed by a C. We will, the time will tell us where the markets are going to be. But at this point in time, I believe we would. I don't see a huge reason for markets to go below 17,600 odd levels, maybe 17,500. Markets can surprise you. Make sure that you have the right stop losses, but it might be a good time to go for a reversal for markets. And when markets reverse, at that point, we can go for another downward move. Okay, so I hope this was helpful in some way or the other, and let's meet up next Thursday. Okay, so have a great time till then. Cheers. Bye.